The Startup Hats. Master the Many Roles of the Entrepreneur by David Gardner. Narrated by Dave Clarke. Introduction. With degrees in philosophy and ancient languages, I have often said that the best thing my higher education did was to provide me with absolutely no marketable skills. I don't say this in jest. The reality is that had I graduated with a marketable degree, the odds are that I would have immediately gotten a job, gotten a mortgage, and lived out the rest of my days without ever considering starting my own ventures. Since no one would hire me, I stumbled into entrepreneurship simply as a means to service a mountain of student loan debt. Over the last 25 years, I've had the privilege and sometimes heartache of founding or co-founding multiple technology companies. I've also invested in and advised dozens of other startups, ranging from enterprise software platforms to breweries. I've made plenty of mistakes, arrogantly blown a couple of potentially huge exits, and occasionally sold at just the right time. I was fortunate enough to have 7 of my own startups successfully acquired in a row. The largest sold for $100 million in cash, and the briefest lasted only 11 months before being acquired for $12 million. Don't worry, this is not going to be about me. It's really about you and your venture. The last thing we need is another academic textbook or one of those autobiographies where each chapter begins with some variation on, and then my brilliance was further demonstrated by. In fact, I don't think I'm even a good role model. I did almost everything wrong for way too long before eventually figuring it out, always learning my lessons the hard way. To this day, I have no excuse for the generously given wisdom that languished at my doorstep. So why should you listen to me? Most of you that are arrogant enough to think that you know enough to defy the odds and build your own successful venture from the ground up are probably a lot like I was in those early days. You should listen to me not because I'm great or wise, but because I vividly remember every self-discovered truth and painful lesson endured. You should listen to me because I have a good memory, I'm honest, and I sincerely want to see every entrepreneur succeed. You should listen to me because, unfortunately, experience gives you the test and then the lesson. This book isn't about me, but it would be helpful for you to know a little something about how I became an entrepreneur. Being the first person to obtain a degree from either side of my family, I received little guidance concerning majors or career options when I headed off to college. I assumed that everyone studied whatever subjects they found most interesting without a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?